Your lips might not be moving, but did you know you're constantly talking to your own self? There's a nonstop dialogue going on, and it's important that you pay attention because you might be lying to yourself a lot of the time. Sometimes the most destructive relationship you have is with your own self. How many times have you looked at yourself in the mirror and said, "What's wrong with you? You're so fat. Why can't I lose weight? I'm so lazy." Or "I haven't done anything with my life. I'm such a failure." And maybe you start agreeing with the voice that says, "No wonder I have no friends. No wonder my husband doesn't love me. I'm just a wreck." Words are incredibly powerful, even the ones that you don't speak out loud. Proverbs 12:18 says, "Reckless words pierce like a sword," and Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of your tongue." Healthy self-examination is a good thing, but many of us spend the majority of our time thinking about ourselves. And whether it's thinking positive or negative, we've missed the entire point. Friend, it's not about us. We were made to glorify God, not ourselves. And that's why I don't even recommend simply replacing negative thoughts with affirmative ones like, "I'm so wonderful, I can do anything, I can do no wrong." I don't even mean quoting truths like, "I'm a child of God, I'm fully and completely loved." These are good things to remember, but they keep the focus on you rather than on God. 17th century mystic Francois Fenelon said this: "Merely to see how wretched we are and to fall into despair over what we see is not being humble. On the contrary, to do that is to have a fit of pride that cannot consent to being brought low." He then says discouragement is not the fruit of humility, but of pride. The reason Jesus came was because we're sinners who need to be saved. So then why be surprised when you discover that you're a sinner in need of his forgiveness? Instead of allowing your thoughts to be self-focused, consciously put your mind on Jesus. Focus on his mercy, his forgiveness, his love, his grace. Focus on obeying, serving, honoring, loving, and glorifying him. And I promise, when you do that, everything else falls into its proper place, including the way that you think about yourself.